Well, hello again. My name is Amber. I hope you're enjoying a fantastic day. Welcome to my favorite all-time favorite drugstore products. I was completely inspired after watching Dalen 314's video yesterday on her all-time favorite drugstore products. Go on and look in the description box below. I will link to her video so you can check out her tried and true loves and favorites at the drugstore. Many of these things that I'm going to show you in this video, I have repurchased over and over and over again through the years, because while it's hard to repurchase makeup when you're exposed to so much watching YouTube and going to Sephora, Ulta, MAC, drugstore, anywhere that you love to shop for your makeup, these are things that I have not found something that I like better, whether it's another drugstore favorite or a high-end product. So everything that I show you today is good stuff. If you want tried and true, you know it's going to work products, or maybe you have these in your collection and you're going to pull them out and rediscover your love for them, because these, I mean, like I said, most of these products I've repurchased at least 3 to 4 times, and that says a lot when we have so much at our disposal in choice as far as our cosmetics. So let's get this party started. My favorite foundation of all time, not just drugstore but high-end, is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation. I am in the shade Creamy Natural. I am at the point once again where I use a beauty spatula to get every last swipe out of this foundation because it is so crazy good. I personally like this because it has the concealing options in it, so when I deal with those monthly breakouts or I have a little bit more that I want to cover up during the day, this foundation does it for me without leaving me cakey and pasty. I absolutely love this, especially when I pair it with a silicone-based primer. I know some of you that's not what you're into, but this foundation is still just lovely on its own if you want a great drugstore foundation. I do love the matte finish it gives me. I kind of go back and forth with dewy finishes, so if you want a more matte foundation but have a dewy appearance, get a dewy toned primer or use something like Benefit's High Beam on top to bring some glow back to your face, and then you can kind of pump this up to the next level without repurchasing a bunch of foundations. So hands down, I have gone through so many bottles in the years that I have used this foundation because it is that good. I cannot be without this somewhere in my collection. And then along that note, talking about concealing and everything, my holy grail standby concealer of all time, I have used this since its release back in what, 2010, 2011, sometime in there. That is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for dark circles, specifically in the brightening shade. I like the pink toned concealers because when I wear my frames, I like to be able to expand my eyeshadow options, so I have to really work at bouncing light back up to my face, because if I wear dark shadows in my glasses, it can be a hot mess. It's not cute. I don't want to look punched out. This really has changed my life and my glasses wearing experience to where it doesn't have to just be sick days and lazy days. You know how that goes. So fabulous stuff. I do have a backup of this already in my collection because I've been panning the, what is the Maybelline version of the Touche Éclat. Not a huge fan of that. So I'm anxiously looking forward to getting back to this, but I don't have much left in that other pen, so I figured I would just use it and be done. So this is crazy good, and I have not found a high-end concealer that I like any better than this, so I'm going to continue purchasing this till I guess the end of time. I don't know, because it's that good. It is that good. And then moving on to eyeliners, I have a couple that I wanted to share with you because I like them for different reasons. The first off, as far as liners, I tend to like my MAC Black Track Fluid Line the best to line my upper lash line. But if I'm going to go with a drugstore liner, I really love retractable pencils. Lining my upper lash line, my favorite brand is to use the L'Oreal Infallible liners. This shade is in black brown because I happen to be panning the shade Espresso from my Lorac Pro palette. This is super creamy. It doesn't tug when I pull it across my upper lash line. It doesn't pull, it doesn't get hard. It is a perfect creamy consistency, and regardless, I go on and set my upper liners because since my eyes are hooded, it doesn't matter what the formula, the liners will travel during the day. So I just set it with espresso from the Lorac Pro palette, good to go. So L'Oreal Infallible liners, my other favorite shade is the one called Slate. Perfect charcoal gray color if you're painting the Lorac shade Slate, or if maybe you're using Gunmetal from the Urban Decay Naked palette, or if you have other gunmetal shades like come fall and winter, the Slate shade is absolutely lovely, lovely. And then as far as my lower lash line, the retractable pencil brand that I love the best is NYX. And that is because these are waterproof. And since I live in Houston, Texas, we deal with a lot of humidity, a lot of heat, and I want to do what I can to keep that color on my lower lash line from just going all over the place and being a muddled mess. These are fantastic. This happens to be the color Aqua Green. It looks like that if you want to pop a color, like say you picked up the Too Faced Sugar Pop palette. I know a lot of people are popping the turquoise teal on their lower lash line. This would be a great color to pull out right now and set with that. They're wonderful. And again, I still set my lower lash line liners with a shadow because I don't want them moving all over the place or I don't want to say sinking into my skin, but you know, like when you go through the day and your eyeliner just kind of disappears. I guess it just kind of goes into your skin, dissolves or whatever, but it doesn't when I set with a shadow. And then I had to share this one. If you're like me, you have hooded eyes, if you have smaller eyes, if you wear glasses, one of the really big things that we can do to really counteract that is to wear a flesh tone pencil in our waterline. My favorite brand of choice is the NYX Wonder Pencil, and that is because this flesh tone pencil in particular is not creepy looking. I know, like, I've tried the Tarte Emphasize and I used that for months, but it was just like the flesh tone of that was really weird looking on my skin. Like, it was way too yellowy peach. It just looked really off. The Rimmel shade in their nude pencil is also really weird on my skin tone. So I didn't want to necessarily go back to buying a high-end pencil because they have like the Steel Eye Kajal. I don't remember what the shade is, but it has a cult following. It was a little too weird and creepy looking. The NYX Wonder Pencil has hands down been a great product for me. I will continue to repurchase this when I finally get down to the bottom because I've had the best success with this. And then moving on to the last eye products, holy grail of holy grails. I have repurchased these so many times now. It is the NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk. I'm almost done with this. Couldn't be without a backup. They are fabulous. If you wear glasses, if you have hooded eyes, if you have hooded eyes and you wear glasses, these are phenomenal, phenomenal to go on and pencil in the inner portion of your eye and your brow bone. Blend them in. They will make your highlighters stand out and open up your eyeshadow varieties tremendously so you're not stuck in that boring beige and brown rut. I know that I like to wear all of my options that I have available to me. I love to wear smoky eyes. I love to wear colors. These make it possible for me. So definitely worth checking out. They're definitely worth having in your collection, whether you use them to just shadow base on your lid or you use them like me because I like to do color bases on my lid and then put these in my inner portion and blend them up with my fingers and then a brow bone and blend it in with my fingers. Good stuff. All right, the next things we're going to talk about are so much fun, and these are the lip products. And the reason I want to talk about these lip products is not only are they great, tried and true formulas, they're great on the wearability, they're great on not having overly fragranced textures and whatnot. Every single one of these lip products that I'm going to show you, I get stopped everywhere I go because women are like, what's on your lips? I need to have that in my life right now. Even women that aren't like makeup junkies like we are, they stop and ask me. I mean, it is crazy. So if you want like good, solid wardrobe colors that are guaranteed just going to complement anything in your wardrobe collection, go check these out for yourself, because I know I said crazy good a ton, but these are literally crazy good. I get stopped everywhere I go because people want these, and then they are so pleasantly surprised to find that they're drugstore lip products. So the first one, hands down, it doesn't matter where I go, I get stopped multiple times, and that is the Maybelline Color Vivids shade in Hot Plum. In fact, this is a juice, Stacy, Ashley, and Leslie. I wore this to the It Cosmetics event at the Ulta in River Oaks this past Saturday. And I no joke, before I left that store, I was stopped a total of about 25 to 30 times by women asking what I had on my lips because they wanted it. And they were so stunned to find it was just a simple Maybelline lipstick. This color is absolutely beautiful. Bring it out for spring. It makes your teeth look really white. You can pop it with the neutral eye. If you want to do a smoky color in your outer V or in your crease, if you have hooded eyes like I do, it works. It absolutely works, and it's not so over the top that people are like, wow, what were you thinking with your lip color this morning? I mean, I get complimented everywhere I go on this lip color. It is so amazingly good. Maybelline's Hot Plum from the Color Vivids. Good stuff. The next one has been a cult favorite that I have actually been purchasing for years and years, and that is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Cherries in the Snow. It is a cult favorite. Every lipstick brand will have their version of this color, because not everybody wants to wear red, but not everybody wants a pink. Here is Revlon's Cherries in the Snow. If you want your teeth to look insanely white, or if you have dark hair like I do, I often get told that I look like Snow White when I wear this lipstick. It's absolutely stunning, but if you want something more matte, but the same color of this lipstick, pull out or go pick up the Wet n Wild lipstick in the shade Cherry Picking. It's what I'm currently wearing on my lips right now. It is so beautiful. They look slightly different on the swatch, but when you wear them on the lips, they look the exact same, except this is a straight matte finish. Revlon Cherries in the Snow is more cream. I get stopped everywhere I go asking for this shade. And like I said, every brand will have their version, whether you wear Urban Decay, Stila, you know, Too Faced. One of my Shop That Stash videos, I specifically had 6 or 7 lipsticks in this particular shade within my collection, because it's just one of those things, you need it. You need it no matter what your skin tone, what's your hair color, what's your eye color. This is a universally flattering shade to have in your collection. So check out Revlon Cherries in the Snow, or you want even more affordable, Wet n Wild's Cherry Pickin'. And then two of the, well actually let's go into the lipstick I wear more in the fall, but it's a great all year round. This has been like my 5th tube to repurchase of this because it's that good. It is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in the shade Berry Hot. I actually bought this years ago because of a gal on YouTube, and it has quickly become a stock favorite for me in the fall and the winter months. I absolutely love this, and had it not been for her, I would have never ventured out into purple as a neutral. I mean, it's just kind of one of those things you don't think about, and then once you start wearing it, you're like, where has this been my whole life? I will never, ever be without a tube of this particular shade in my lipstick for the rest of my life. If you want a higher end version, you can go with Max Up the Amp, but Revlon's Berry Hot, drugstore prices, you can't go wrong, girl. I mean, it's just, it's so good. And like I said, I mean, I've gone through so many tubes. And then as we get into vampier lips, one of the ones that I get stopped again every single place I go, that is when I wear the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm Stain in the shade Shameless. This has got to be one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. I mean, this rates right on up there. And when I saw it for the first time, I have to admit, it kind of intimidated me. This is the Balm Stain Shameless right here. I mean, it's intense. You got to commit to this color when you wear it. But it is absolutely lovely if you have fair skin and dark hair and brown eyes, because it's going to make your eyes just whoo, at people. It is nuts. And it's one of those statement lips that people are like, it attracts them in a good way. You can do the vampy lip without looking like you've just gone way overboard out of your comfort zone, trying to do like Vogue fashion that's just not really practical. This is wearable, but still it's not a nude. It's not normal lipstick. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, it's so out there, because none of my friends would ever wear a color like this, but they always love it when I wear it, because they're like, you're just so avant-garde with your makeup because you're willing to just push the limits, but in a good way. Because I mean, I get stopped all the time because women are like, what is that lip color? I need that in my life. And it's hard to find these when you go to the drugstore. I know a lot of them will carry the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm Stains, but Shameless is hard to find. So if you want to pick this up for yourself, try looking for it on Amazon or drugstore.com to see if you can get it for a really good price. Because I know it's been a while since we've seen it at any of our drugstores, because I have looked to see if I can find a backup. But I'm going to go on and use this, love it, enjoy it, and move forward. And then the last vampy lip. Oh my, I love, love, love this lipstick. It is the Wet n Wild lipstick in Cherry Bomb. This is perfect if you want a matte vampy lip for fall and winter. Oh my gosh, I love the shade. I love the matte texture. I love the wearability of it. It's like the drugstore equivalent of Max Sin if you want something really, really affordable. Crazy, crazy good. Again, if you have fair skin and dark hair, this would be lovely. If you have a deeper skin tone, oh my gosh, this would be so incredible for you, because again, it's like that wearable everyday neutral. But for those of us with really fair skin, it is like the perfect pushing the boundaries of your makeup, but it's still very wearable and very appropriate. And I mean, it just, you can't hide back in the shadows when you wear bold colors like this. But I really love shades like this. And like I said, hands down, I get stopped in the grocery store. I get stopped in Target. I get stopped at the mall, at school, sporting events and everything, because women are just like, I need that in my life. So I thought that would be fun to share my top all-time drugstore favorite makeup picks. I hope you enjoyed. Share below in the comments what your favorite all-time drugstore picks are. I really, really want to know what you've repurchased over and over and over again, because you know what? Sharing good information like that just makes wearing makeup all the more fun, and doing it at an affordable price. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Bye.